Well, g'day.
Hi. Welcome to our next episode.
Here we are in sunny Eyre Peninsula.
We're going to show you a little bit around the Eyre on this episode. Currently in Cow, beautiful silo art there behind us.
Yeah, we've got Lionel.
And Diamantina the camel.
Diamantina the camel. Can't quite see.
There's a few silo arts on the Eyre Peninsula, but there's also lots of other things we'll show you. So come along for the ride.
Come with us.
Well, we've driven past a lot of little coastal towns today. The weather's not real good. It's a bit cold, on and off drizzly rain. So we had...
Not a pie.
It's not, it's fish and chips. So we thought we'll call in and get some fish and chips at Tumby Bay. And we'll find camp around here somewhere and come back and check it out, Tumby Bay. But we have visited those towns we passed. We have visited in the past. So we're not fishermen. So they're little coastal seaside towns. But yeah, we're in Tumby Bay. Our first night on the Eyre Peninsula, we're at Redcliffe campsite. So it's a little campsite with power or unpowered, run by volunteers from the church. The weather has got a little bit better this afternoon, so we've driven into Tumby Bay from our campsite. There's another silo art we're about to see. So this one looked really impressive as we were driving towards it. You can see it from a long way away. It's nice and clear with no trees in the way. Two kids playing in the surf. The boys actually look like they're photographs that are on top of the painting. If you look at the detail in the soles of their feet that are all crinkled from the water, it just looks like a photo. It's amazing. Couldn't film it when it was happening, but Glenn's just got a souvenir. Breath test for the day.
Yep.
Glenn the non-drinker.
Alkalizer.
All clear. Have a good day. This is street art at Tumby Bay. There's 29 of them apparently. I don't think I'm going to film all 29 for you, but we'll show you a few of them. The sun's in the wrong spot, but you drive around town and they're everywhere down the that was a good one. Very cold and windy and rainy. Sun's trying to break through, but then the rain comes back. But this is the view from our site here. We have an unpowered site at the Port Lincoln Tourist Park. So we're actually not going to look too much around Port Lincoln today. Bit of a lazy day. Into our next campsite at Paly Beach, and we've got a stack of emus over the fence. This campground is an olive farm, and guess what? The sun has come out. This is our campsite here at the olive farm at Paly Beach. Look at that beautiful water view behind us. This is the first time the sun's come out for us on the Eyre Peninsula. So really happy with this. The olive trees are in rows here behind us. you can park as a drive-through site through these rows. We've got the emus munching up there in between the olive trees. So this is a bit of an undercover area here at the olive farm. There's some info here. Area for your fees, your honesty box. But they also sell olive oil. So it's Shelley Beach Lodge hand-picked olive oil. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
How many times is this? 61 times?
Birthday. Hey!
Should be out of breath.
It's better than a citronella candle. Righto, stick the knife in. Did you get that? Yeah. Hey! So this is the Tumby Bay watershed. So it opens as a cafe on Friday, Saturdays and Sundays. Emu. We've come for a drive into Coffin Bay and there's emus on the street.
Yep.
So this is the Coffin Bay Oyster Headquarters. And they're about to do a Coffin Bay Oyster tour. All dressed in their waders. Glenn and I have actually done that tour. It was quite good. But yeah, when we did it, the tide hadn't gone out properly and we got really deep. I might even put in some pictures for you. I felt like I was drowning on that shore. But it's good fun. They take you out and you sit out in the oyster farm in the middle of the bay there and try oysters. Learn all about them.
Right size basket. That machine will do 70,000 oysters per hour. To have the equivalent, you need 12 sober threads.
There is a really pretty coastal walk at Coffin Bay called the Oyster Walk. It's a really nice coastal walk. Takes you past all the holiday houses, boats, bays, the pelicans, the jetties. This is just driving around the streets of Coffin Bay. Emus everywhere. He looks a bit confused, doesn't he? Come on, matey.
Oh, mate.
Where are you going?
It's going.
He doesn't know. He's going around in circles.
Circles, yeah.
There he goes. We found a pig farm, which we're at the moment, but it also has an antique shop. The dogs welcomed us. Some interesting collections here. Look at all the marbles.
Cigar.
Marbles. I don't think kids play marbles anymore. That's why they're in the antique shop. Well, that was a bit weird. It says you're welcome to browse and have a cup of tea. So this is our next campsite here at Walker's Rocks, which is just north of Elliston. The campsites are hidden in amongst the dunes and they're $20 a night. There's a few stairs down to this cave here at Elliston, but it's high tide, so I don't know whether I could walk over there actually. I don't know if I really want to. Through the water, it's a bit cold. This is the Elliston Visitor Centre. I'm going to go in and get a map of the coastal drive. This is the surfer dude at Elliston here.
Look like you're stoned.
So this is the start of the Sculpture Drive, which is a cliff-top ocean drive around Elliston. We've driven the quite corrugated road in, down from Talia to visit the Woolshed Cave. So down the stairs and we'll come out to the beautiful Woolshed Cave. So this is Woolshed Cave. The water is a bit low at the moment. When it's high tide, it comes rushing up here. A little bit further round from the Woolshed Cave is the tub. we've left Walker's Rocks campsite. We're mixed feelings about that one.
Yeah, it's changed a bit since we were last there.
It was free when we were last there in 2018. It's now 20 a night. But they've done a lot of work. The roads are good. The campsites are set out well. There's probably about 60 campsites in amongst the dunes, so that part's nice. But one toilet for 60 campsites at $20 a night, we just thought that was a little bit too much. But there's nowhere else really to stay. It was a good location to do Elliston and Bullshed Cave. So, yeah, location got it for us. But anyway, we've left there now and we're on our way north. They sell fresh bread on the side of the road, so we're keen for that. Ah, that's behind the door. Oh, look at that.
Sticky fruit buns.
Oh, yeah, we'll have, oh look, they're still hot. We'll have some sticky fruit buns and a loaf of the high top white, please.
Oh, that's bread rolls.
There's bread rolls. Just, is the loaf sliced?
Of course not.
Wow, look at that. Smell it. Is it smell-o-vision? Lucky we got here early. On the way to our next camp spot. And we've called into Murphy's Haystacks, just out of Streaky Bay. It's a $2 donation per person to walk through here. And they also have camping available for $10 a night. We moved on to our next campsite here near Coffin Bay, which is near Point Labatt Sea Lions out of Streaky Bay. We've parked up really close to our mates there for wind protection. But look at that water view. Lovely, and this is a free camp, totally free. Alrighty, we've come for a drive down to the Point Labatt Sea Lion colony. Let's see how many we can see today. Because we're on the seafood peninsula, we've bought some unshucked oysters.
Yep.
So we've got an oyster shucking knife. That's this afternoon's activity.
Shucking.
We don't get a real lot of practice doing this.
No.
And I don't think we're very good at it at all. But the more practice, the better.
Yeah.
And Kilpatrick for dinner. Oh, doesn't that look delicious? Oh, that's massive, isn't it?
Achoo. This is the last oyster.
Oh, look, they're nice big juicy ones, aren't they?
There you go.
How do you want them, Glenn?
Kilpatrick, please.
Of course.
Of course, yeah. What's everybody else getting?
We've got to take time out from the card game.
Yeah.
Kilpatrick's now ready. Righto, give us a rate. You didn't slop, did you?
Maybe.
Not bad? Did you get any shell?
What?
You shucked okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I had confidence in the shucker.
All right. Excellent. Can we have some now, please?
No!
So we've got an afternoon of cards this afternoon.
He left all his money to someone who'd
By
already
the
died.
ocean,
To his mother.
by the bay.
But she died around the same
Couple
time as
of
him. So, and he never changed his will.
wines, and some oysters. Cheers!
Cheers!
Cheers! This is Streaky Bay on the western side of the Eyre Peninsula. It's a beautiful little town. A couple of caravan parks and an RV stop. And all the facilities you need. A couple of supermarkets. So this is the Streaky Bay jetty and swimming area. While staying at Streaky Bay, we've been staying at the Islands Caravan Park. It's the newer one in town. They have massive sites. We've got room for the awning, you've got room for a car here, but actually our site goes over the other side as well. We've got our car around the other side. These amenities are massive and beautiful. There's some ensuite type rooms, so everyone has their own bathroom. So this is the Streaky Bay Islands Caravan Park waterfront. So the sites are behind us here and you come through the dunes to the water. We're going to sit here for sunset tonight. Still a little while to go, but we've got some drinkies, so I'm sure we'll cope. We've moved on from Streaky Bay to our next camp here at Paly Beach. Now, Paly Beach is only about 15-20 minutes from Streaky Bay, and in the past it's been free camping and you would get hundreds of people crammed into here. But they've changed it. You now have to pay, and they're booked allocated sites, and look how spacious it is. I actually think it's so much better than it was before. We've never camped here. We've driven in and saw how crowded it was and what a mess it was, and decided not to join the masses. But we're very happy to pay and to know that we have a nice sized site waiting for us.
A panorama of Paly Beach in South Australia. It's our first time here.
The tide's coming in. It's really quite cool out there. The breeze is really cold. So I expected the water to be freezing. But it's actually quite warm. It's nice. go for a paddle with the seagulls.
What do we got in here? We got 3.
The seagulls know that it's happy hour.
They know I dropped something.
You dropped a chip. Go away!
Okay.
This, it's not uncommon for fans to get bogged, is it?
Doesn't seem to be.
We've helped somebody out this afternoon who got bogged coming in.
Yep.
They didn't have max tracks, and we helped them to dig, and but it's all fun, you know. It's all part of it. There's always someone here to help. But apparently, well, people we've been speaking to who are leaving, there's a lot of them that are just having a simple bogging during their stay. So that's it. That's a wrap for the Eyre Peninsula.
Yep.
Hope you've enjoyed it.
It's been a great little voyage.
Yeah, we've had a nice time. Shame about the weather.
Yes.
Over on the east side, but you can't help the weather.
Once we got past Port Lincoln and into Coffin Bay, the weather came good.
As you've seen all of that. So it's it didn't bother us too much. We just missed those towns down on the east side. We had seen them before. Unfortunately, we didn't get to show you guys. But there are lots of little fishing towns, quaint little towns.
Yeah.
And if you love fishing, you're going to love the Eyre Peninsula.
Arno Bay.
Yeah.
Port Neal and all that. Yep.
And Lipson Cove
Lipson
and all
Cove.
those little coves and bays. Just beautiful when the sun's out.
Yes.
But if you're a fisherman, come over. You will love it. We have loved it too. But we love more of the scenery and the wildlife.
Yep.
So not so much fishing. So anyway, if you have liked what you've seen, we'll show you more.
Yeah.
Please like and subscribe. And we will see you on our next episode.
See you then.
See you on the road. Bye.